Okay, so yes, it's about to go down on Vibes in 5. We keep it clean, we keep it legit, and this is it. I have come here to the house of Bahoma. Now, Togbe Shitor was on Vibes in 5 not long ago, and he made a lot of allegations. In fact, he mentioned names, some top names that we know within the spiritual field, that these people are his small boys. And so we decided to find out if truly what he said about these people is right. We actually traveled all the way to Tamale to get spiritual father to clear the air, whether or not he's a small boy to Togbe Shitor. Spiritual father wasn't happy at all. He came hard at Togbe Shitor. Now, I am here in the house of Bahoma, another name that was mentioned in the conversation with Togbe Shitor when he came on Vibes in 5, that Bahoma is also his small boy. Bahoma is not happy about this, and I know that for a fact that he's not happy about it, because according to him, Togbe Shitor cannot come and sit on international platforms such as Vibes in 5 to say he is his small boy. Now, this is the house of the small boy, Bahoma. Check out the mansion. Now, this is it. I see Freedom Unregistered sitting pretty here. And that's BMW X6 Unregistered also sitting pretty. Now, this is a pool that, well, we've never seen water in this pool, but hey, Eddie has always wanted to be in this pool. And maybe after the conversation with Bahoma, when I get straight inside, we'll be back here to either play in the empty pool or ride this car or that car. So this is it. I'm going straight in there. Bahoma is in waiting for me to have a conversation. He's going to be clearing some allegations as well, things that people have said, but the conversation is going to be mainly based on what Togbe Shitor came to say. This is why I'm here today in front of this beautiful mansion. Look at it, the small boys mansion. Togbe Shitor, get ready for me. My name is Arnold Mensah, and I'm hanging out with Eddie Dazekins, hanging out with Sat. And this is for you, our wonderful people across the world. You make this happen. This is Vibes in 5, Ghana's only social media celeb talk show. You can always call me. I'm going straight inside, and Eddie is coming straight with me to make this happen. Bahoma, get ready for me. We're about to clear things up. Whew. Now check this out. This is it. We're in the small boy's house. Togbe Shitor, small boy, Bahoma. And then this is it. Beautiful artwork here. Curved Apple television. Yeah, it is what it is. So we're supposed to be having a conversation upstairs. So I'm still going up to see if Bahoma is there, because Bahoma is not here. This is where he usually would be, but he's not here. So I'm thinking, wow, so check this out. Check this out, man. Check this out. Beautiful. And we're still talking about Togbe Shitor's purported small boy. And maybe this is what Togbe Shitor was referring to. I think, Eddie, let's go upstairs and see. Wow, this is dope. This is dope by our standards. But the conversation must happen. Aside everything, we need to clear things up. We need to know who the small boy really is. Is it Togbe Shitor or Bahoma? All right, so hey, so this is it.
The respect to them. So you won't have any choice to build the person.
Yeah.
And take him there. And maybe they'll warn him not to do it. But after that, even that will make him do it more. But now when I got to Accra here, and I've not been going home for some time, that became worst. Because everything I do, they will post it.
They will post it.
Edit and put their number.
Which is not yours.
Which even I have not even done that.
So you are seeing the Bahoma himself. You're seeing this Bahoma in a video with a number, but that number is not coming to him. Trying to break it down for you to understand. You're seeing right now, there's going to be a Vibes in 5 number there, but someone could pick this video and change that Vibes in 5 number so that when you call, it goes to them. And you still think you're talking to Arnold, but you're not talking to me. The same thing I think is happening to Bahoma.
I'm going through a lot.
What he's trying to explain.
I'm going through a lot. You know why? This issue, I've been invited in headquarters before.
Right.
Which I wasn't even aware. When I got there, they investigated the issue. They got to realize that I wasn't even aware of it. It wasn't me. So that's why I took a petition from there.
So change your name.
The Bahoma is one of my spirits' name.
One of your spirit's name.
It's hardly for me to leave him and change it.
You can't change it.
That is why my real name is Hassan. But for the Bahoma Juju, it's meant for the gods.
It's meant for the gods. The Bahoma Juju is meant for the gods. I'm going to ask you if you know. Let me see if I can get that for you right now. But as we continue, let's come back to Togbe Shitor so that you finalize your opinion on Togbe Shitor and then we'll move from there.
Yeah.
Are you his small boy, like he keeps saying? Let's clear this so that.
Let me tell you something. I think I should rather say Togbe Shitor. You see, I'm being fair.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in his right senses. Because everybody who is in his right senses wouldn't say the stuff he was saying. You know why?
Right.
In 2014, at that time, to own a Camry Spider wasn't easy to own Camry Spider.
Yeah.
I had Camry Spider and Chrysler by then. That was 2014.
2014.
So I went to, that was my first time going to Koforidua. I went for holidays.
To chill.
Just to see how Koforidua, I wanted to have a branch in Koforidua by then. So when we went there was this guy we met, and he said, oh, there's this spiritualist in Kukwentumi. He's also a spiritualist, but the way he sees us that we are spiritualists. So he would like us to go and introduce ourselves to him. Not knowing that the guy is one of his bodyguards.
Okay.
That they take people's money and hold pump and action in front of his gate. His gate in Kukwentumi.
So he lives in his own house at Kukwentumi. Because
they sacked him from there.
So whose house was it?
First it was his house. But Koforidua people became so tired of complaints. And they kick him from there.
All right.
I am telling you today.
Okay.
Togbe Shitor is not in Kukwentumi. Or Kukwentumi or whatever. So when we paid, the guy took us there. So when we got there, I stood and I told, we sat down with, and then he brought red label and said, then he watched me and said, hey, who they own me? Who said, who told me put out? And to me,
I could see
I didn't talk.
A powerful spirit.
Yes, I didn't talk. And I told him I don't drink. He said, how can a spiritualist don't drink? I said, no, I don't drink. And he said, okay. So then I told my brother, he was driving the car, I told him that, let's leave this place. So we told, after he brought a drink, we didn't take. He thought even we were angry. So I told my brother that we should, because I didn't like the stuff that I was seeing around. So we left. So before we were leaving his house, he came outside and told us that, oh, Minia, Maba Kuforidua Samu Besho Kuforidua dia. Ochina mi hama be pie na ye comfort na ya nati Kuforidua kum. As at that time he was using hammer 2 and I had 3.
Hammer 3. You had moved forward.
And it was parking even in Tamale. You understand?
Yeah.
So he said, na ye for comfort, na ye for nanti krum.
So he said
I am being honest on this interview with the spirit I hope when Sheba and the great Bahoma Juju. And what I'm wearing sitting here, if I'm lying, then I should never achieve whatever dream I want to achieve in my life.
That's a very powerful pronouncement.
We met after that. I said, oh, no problem, my brother. So I was sleeping and the calls were coming too much and my brother came to wake me and said, he's in front of our hotel, so we should come. I said, how can you be forcing somebody like this?
How can you be forcing someone to go out? How
So,
can you be forcing someone to go out?
I put on my dress and then we did a convoy.
Right.
And the places he was taking us around, I realized that he wanted people to see that those cars are for him. Get the whole thing. I'm telling you how I met Togbe Shitor.
Yeah.
So then I got to realize that no, this man is not up to a good intention. So I called my brother to say that I'm hungry. So we need to sit somewhere and eat.
Right.
So he took us to a place and we sat there and we ate. After that, he told us that, I told that I need to go back to my hotel. Then I went back to my hotel. And
that was your encounter with Togbe Shitor.
I don't even have his number.
You don't have his number. Maybe it's because he got you to drive after him, follow him around. That's why he said you are his boy. Because he was leading and you were following him.
You know why? It's not his fault. At that time, he couldn't afford those cars. At that time, he couldn't afford those cars. And I could afford it. That was why he needed it. To show Koforidua people that it's his cars.
When it wasn't his.
When you a bed or it was my car. Twice in my life. 2014. Count how many years?
8 years.
I swear to the sham I worship, I've never and ever stepped in Koforidua since by then up to now.
You've not stepped in Koforidua since 2014?
Yes.
Wow. Does he know this house? Has Togbe Shitor been here?
He's not my friend. He's not. I don't even have if you talk about kidnapper, kidnapper is my friend.
Yeah.
Togbe kidnapper.
He's your friend.
He's a friend to me.
And Agbozo.
Agbozo is like a brother, a friend, spiritual father, all of them. Close. But to talk of the cripple, I don't even have his number. I don't have the vibe.
Why are you calling him cripple?
I mean, I'm a spiritualist. I know the rules of spiritual stuff. Why would I put a tattoo on my body as a spiritualist? It's forbidden. When you were doing the interview, did you watch him well?
Yeah, he had tattoo. He has a long chain.
Full tattoos all over him. Did you see his hands? All tattoo. Kromfu hene. Any Togbe Shitor. Kromfu nigga.
Okay.
What tattoo aguni ho.
Say name fetish priest nigga. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I get you.
So if he comes out and then, let me tell you, he brought one history story that he died
and he woke up.
Let me give you the clue. I told him I would destroy him. There was this man who is on this when you are after Nkoko Road there, called India man. That is an Ewe man. His daughter, Togbe Shitor, was dating that girl. So it was midnight. They planned the whole thing and they called Togbe kidnapper to tell Togbe that Shitor is dead. And they called Magrada or whatever to tell her to that Shitor is dead. No, knowing that Shitor needed trending. So the girl was the one who was now going around doing interviews saying that he's dead, they'll bury him on this day. And the same girl later on got in touch with me and told me that no, she didn't yes, sir.
So Togbe Shitor was in the room and the lady was out there granting interviews that he was dead.
Yes.
And then they took him to Koforidua mortuary.
He said, which mortuary? Mortuary.
Koforidua mortuary.
Men are seeing in temper.
They took him to the Koforidua mortuary.
He's a liar. Who took him to Koforidua mortuary? He's lying. That guy is a liar. When we talk about number one liar, and Shitor, he's a liar. I don't really know him much, but little I've heard about him, about the allegation he made towards me. I want Togbe Shitor to understand that I was into this work, or I was picked by this spirit. By then, he didn't know his left and right. Where do I live? I live in Accra, East Legon. But have every spiritualist who have bad intention, I be photo go for now omo free far places ebe establish o Ghana no. Omo ba omo ntena kuro mfimfin. Omo kwotena kuro na no.
They go to the outskirts of the town. Because of their bad intentions. They
their
don't
bad
stay
intention.
in town. But you live in town. You live in a mansion.
You know this issue that happened that they went to dig dead bodies and all that from one spiritualist.
Oh, recently?
That is his family member. They worship the same gods. Shitor. So if they can see this from your family member, what about you?
Are you saying it to land on something?
I am saying to land on something. If that person is your family member, right?
But who is that person?
I don't even know. I saw it on news.
So, but
they
how sure are you
and
that
I saw dead bodies and all that.
How sure are you that it is his family member? Because this
why
is
I am saying that he is his family member is that you can't just get up and sit there and try to ride on somebody and you don't have.
So history. You are just saying it. You don't
no,
have
no,
facts
no, no, no,
to
no.
back it.
I have facts because when you speak about when you lie on someone, someone will come and tell you that it's like somebody, an informer giving an information to somebody that this person is like this person is like this person is like this, and which I confirmed it from the Ewe society, the Ewe people, right. The Togo people who have they have a group that they are. They confirmed it themselves. You understand? When he started the interview with Kokumenu, I replied on Kokumenu, and those Ewe group people were angry that why should I insult them that when they come to Ghana, they live in the bush and do dirty stuff.
But that was harsh.
That is true. Have you seen them in town before? If not, you see the signboard and go to the bush. You see the signboard on the roadside. It's either outside the town or before the town. And you walk.
The signboard is in town, but the location is in the bush.
And when you go there, houses are always L. single room L. And they will draw mami water, draw this, draw snake, draw this, draw that. I don't do that shit.
You don't do that. Bahoma doesn't have mami water and all those things. Bahoma's mansion, if nobody tells you he's a spiritualist, you won't see. Honestly speaking, you won't see a single thing. And I don't know, but if Eddie wants you to see it, he knows what to do for you to see it.
So if Togbe Shitor is saying that I'm his boy,
yeah.
Why not come for Sheba yourself? If Sheba is yours.
Yes. Why shouldn't he come for it?
Oh, says me being a spiritualist. Arnold, if I give you something and you disrespect me, I'll call it back.
You take it back.
I won't call you to bring it.
I'll call it back.
Yes, because I gave it to you. So if you claim you gave me Sheba, you don't need to go on radio, TV, or TV to say that you gave me Queen Sheba and I'm using it to do stuff you don't like.
Take it back.
Come and take it. If it's yours, come and take it. Do you know how I suffered to make that? How I had Queen Sheba? I didn't go to India. Do you know why I became a leader of Secret Light of Symbol? I joined a society group in Nigeria. I passed through a lot, my brother.
You do a lot of sacrifices?
I did a lot. But there are some certain things I have to hide it on my person. Before I became GrandMaster, the power Sheba, I brought it from Nigeria.
The power Sheba, you brought it from Nigeria. Queen Sheba.
Yes,
you brought it from Nigeria.
I didn't go to India. I didn't go to where I bought it from Nigeria. Because I went to join a society.
In Nigeria?
Yes.
And you brought it from Nigeria?
Yes.
And Queen Sheba is working for you?
It was 2 questions they asked me. They asked me that, do I want